Uh, before you got to Medjugorje, so you already living this promiscuous life. I mean,
Hmm.
you already married that time. So how does these things? Can you share with us?
Hmm.
Mm,
So I would go to strip clubs. I mean, like I think it was this. I think once I joined, I mean, became in the military. I mean,
military,
I
right?
just
Mm,
we got to travel to different places,
the
and
lifestyle.
we hung
Mm,
out with that lifestyle, and with the fast kind of things with people around me. And
mm,
actually, when I first graduated, got my commission, and as an officer, and the senior chief, which is really an instructor, told basically said, part of the thing is welcome to the Navy. And he said, well, we're going to go and first thing is you're going to go and experience that strip clubs. I said, what strip clubs? And it's like I didn't know, and that's how I got hooked into that kind of
in Vietnam
lifestyle.
is
In,
there's no strip club in Vietnam.
no. This I'm talking about as once I in America.
Yes,
I
yes.
went there after college,
Mm,
right? I joined the
yes.
military and got my commission as an
Mm,
officer, right?
mm,
And I had to go
mm.
through training. And after the training, I
Okay.
got my commission. And this instructor, a senior chief in the Navy, I'm not sure, I'm trying to explain that basically he was that's just a lifestyle. Was yeah,
Mm,
you can check out and get get some relief or something when you're stressed. Go to check go to
mm.
this place. So that's
Yes,
where I
understand.
think
Yes.
my first you know going down that path of promiscuous lifestyle, and then it got into like, well, I got deployed, I got to go to places, and especially my marriage when it was rocky. That was just my side of saying, well, I was, like I said, it was a mixed bag. When I watched the movie Sound of Freedom, I didn't realize how bad, people were behaving. But it was just incredible. I know pornography. I know that's been an issue. But talk about child pornography, and then the fact
Yeah.
is that when I watched that movie, I was when it first came out, I was actually in tears at the movie theater because I recognized a place I went. Uh, it's a red district, right? So I kind of that's what I was kind of
Mm,
like because of the opportunities to travel and do stuff. So my life was
yes.
going down that path, of basically my marriage was not going to be safe, without intervention. So that's what happened. So I
Oh,
again, I yeah.
okay. So, during this time, your wife is aware of your what you're doing.
Well, recently I disclosed that more and more with that lifestyle with her, but I never really told her that I was, yeah, no, she wouldn't know I was going to strip clubs. I was just telling her I was going somewhere, or kind of,
Work.
but
It's
no,
part
no.
of work.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. But I think I have revealed. In fact, when I released that book, right, Gift of
Uh,
Faith, I was worried. I was still in the military. Right? If they had kind of figured
okay.
out that I
Right.
was committing
Mm,
adultery, that would become unbecoming an officer. I would be
unbecoming.
able
Yeah.
to court,
Right.
yeah, court
Right.
martial. So just like right recently, right, with Trump,
Mm,
he was in courts, talk about hush
mm.
money for having sex with a porn star.
Porn star. Yes.
Yeah, but so he was dragging on and on. But the thing is, fidelity, infidelity. I That's was one of the things that I think I wouldn't be able to share that. Now I can share it openly because the culture has been kind of almost normalized that sinful lifestyle, right? It's no longer
Mm,
to say that's really uh, moral. You're talking about like they accept like, okay, people living together before marriage and
mm.
divorced and all kinds of stuff becomes normalized. And that's why I
Right.
wanted to share a bit more about why that is, and why our Blessed Mother, when she intervened, and my son saw that, right? That basically that image of our Blessed Jesus on the cross, bleeding from head to toe, in agony, and
Wow.
smiling at him. And while Blessed Mother stepping on the serpent, or so you know what that means. She released me from that lifestyle, from that bondage of sexual sins, to save my marriage, because it would not have been possible